can imagine how many years they ask me, when you make the robot for the house, every time the friends of my wife, my friends, and look at them, and the Roomba came, but the Roomba came when the cost was low, and now they increase the cost, like double. So let's think about economics and robotics. Second thing I like to tell you is that I have for my projects, the second project, I like robotics for the man. I have a dear friend here in Russia. I call him now, but maybe he's late, he doesn't answer. His name is, okay, he's not important the name, but he's the coach of your shouting team, and I met him on the Lago di Garda, because close to your house, I don't know where you go, in Lonato, Sirmione, there was a very beautiful shouting where they prepare the Olympic Games. And I presented, let me show you immediately, because the words are good, but image is better.
Yeah.
1 second only. Can I enlarge the one? To make it bigger? So listen, give a look. Okay, if you call Ilya and ask him, he was the coach of your Olympic team for shooting. He was in Lonato, I met him. And he bought my project, bought the money. That was very nice, because it was very nice to have a Russian team buying my things, my projects, and I want to speak about you. Very easy, very easy. First, that's the image on the screen. I can show you later, but I have no time, that we made the same with Ferrari. Ferrari is a team of racing, and I've been for 3 years consecutively, for 10 days with my team in Ferrari to test and to improve the neurology response of the team for 3 years, and we go back again. And after Ferrari, we had the Russian team for shooting, and it's very simple, but for me it's biorobotics. I'll show what happens. You see this one, the car is here, the light of the, excuse me if I make a very short presentation, but deep. When the light becomes green, you take the kind of mouse. Of course, I must tell you that we cooperate with Nintendo. Nintendo is a company of Japan making this kind of beautiful system. I can improve, enlarge if we can. I can, why not?
You can.
Yeah.
I'll show you. Excuse me, I must tell you that it's not my idea. It was born in 1992 when the Nobel Prize, John Eccles, the Nobel Prize of Medicine, came to my lab and told me, Alberto, it's enough with the robotics, the hands, the legs. No, start from this body and go back to the brain. What am I to do? Think about it. And I got a lot of people, some people of Italian and European neurologists, and you made this. You see the image of the small red car. When the light becomes green, you click, and you measure with fuzzy logic. What is fuzzy logic? You said fuzzy logic. With fuzzy logic, we made a special program where you measure the response time. You see green, you click 0.2 seconds or so. The velocity of the finger, the force on the finger, and the vibration of the hand. You use fuzzy logic, you use mathematics multimediate, and you applied in Ferrari to check that everyone in Ferrari, 151 persons, are completely over the average, but completely over. And also the team of Russia shooting was very good. So we have an evaluation from 0 to 100. What they use? The use is, for me, biorobotics, because you have an interaction between your hand. Please, ladies, don't forget, when you make a boy, a child, is born, the first thing that he makes is to grasp the things. The hands of the born children are very strong. The first intelligent action is on the finger, on the foot. Don't forget. That's important. It's not the motion is consequent. So, this is the second project, and my friend Ilya, I don't tell you the name, it's not nice, he's not responding, I'm sorry, but he changed the opinion and so on and so on. Third thing I like to speak about That's so I have already a small Russian team here. It's not so young as yours, but the third thing I want to tell you is about if I can connect this, I can do. It takes different. I want to present different, but this way is good. One moment. Allora, this one. Oh, sometimes they speak about, make human robotics, mamma mia, oh, they must similar to the man with the eyes, looks a boy, Okay, 1995, the big company, Pfizer, is an American company, asked me, please make for me a mannequin with the same software and sensor which are on space robotics. So I put here, is full of sensor, you touch it, and you have a lot of information about heart, about more than 40, 45 or 47, I don't remember, pathologies. So they're used for the doctors to learn about the body, human body. That's a good interaction, to have a body, to learn how to understand what is happening on the heart. And you have, this is small, but it's bigger. Of course, I asked to the best company producing toys in Italy to make it. And it took 1 year, but we made it. But I like, because it's very similar to the human, without special position. And now I would like to say something about my job. Firstly, I made 85 projects, real projects. I made the ice cream chiamato Cornetti Algida in Italy. I was the designer of the robotic system. But I cannot tell, because I cannot describe, because I have a signature of secrets. I made the cable under the water goes from Algeria to Italy with a big wheel, 18 meters, and the cable go under the water. I made, just to remember, pizza automatically. To make it on the boxes.
Was it good?
Not sure. About food, believe me, is terrible, because the food is a more critical thing in the human. Because if you eat something and you don't like this food, your mind, I don't know why, cancel completely the name of the company. So if a company of food loses one client, it loses it for all the time of his life. It's true, because psychologists say, because maybe a human, ancient body says, no, it's dangerous. That's so very difficult to make a good robotics. And another thing, I made the cakes with the cherries. Okay, if you open the cherries, the cake, the cherries, you see that 8 cherries, 7 are okay, but 1 not. And you say, it's made by hand. No, it's made by a robot. And the robot takes 1 cherry and says, tick, tick. And the people say, sorry. I made also the project for the panettone, plum cakes, to the shape, to recognize, now it is 1989, but also, that's a kind of robotics, because it's vision system recognition, which is used for application. Also printing machine also places 85 projects, but this is not my academic, it's another thing. But I learned how to use economics, I learned how it means have a team, I learned how it's fundamental to be confident of the team you have. If you are not in a good team, it's useless to work. You must change the team, it's better. Say, hello, goodbye, change. Never happened, but it's better. In case you are interested about, something interesting, maybe I forget, but also the motor of the car, Alfa Romeo car, I made some of the engine, crankshaft. I made the studies, is okay. I studied how to, the torque is not robotics, but I made the robot to take the crankshaft to move. That is application. That is why I say robotics is just starting now, because now robotics completed the industrial field. Today, or now you say 1 million of robots. Sure, and you are lucky to have had this 1 million of robots, which can be well dressed, this good table, cheap, a good life. Sure, robotics made. Now it's time, and I agree completely with some to change the point of view. So I made 3 projects. One is about emotion voice. I made a patent, and there is under developments, possibly with Google. I don't know what will happen, but we have contact. But the other 2 I would like to present you. I don't feel good to present in this way, but the goal is to have inside Russian manufacturing factories some robotic able to cooperate with the worker. I was impressed when I was in Audi. The project is made, Marina knows because I have seen the file, and it's better that I present it. Yes, one moment. PowerPoint. Help me. Allora, via. Via. 1 second, si apre. No, si apre. Eccolo qua. Excuse me, I am sorry to be Moscow. It's better, the movie is better than the theory. Ah. This is my department, mechanics department. This is my lab. This is a movie. Oh no, it's not a zoom. No, don't worry.
Oh no, we would like to see this movie.
You like? No, I have a better one. The one is better. It was Walker. Be patient, only one moment. Ecco. This I want to show you. That's the reason why we worked with a team. We got 5 million euros for the European Union first. We cooperated with Germany, Austria, England Edinburgh Vision, Germany Audi, Austria robotics and components, Italy of course, Polytechnic Milano, that's my department. This is our team preparing the first version of Locobot, which is made by Polytechnic. Now we worked so much that the European Union sent us a letter, please, you can take the robot, because you made all your effort, your fatigue. The team was made by 3 Turkish, 1 Israeli, 1 Iranian, 3 French, no Russian up to now.
So sad.
Albert, no Russian up to now? Up to now? Okay. And Italian and Japanese. Okay. That is like a car, but the goal was to move inside. Echo. I must be quick to stop. That's the wheels are only directional wheels. Second, the robot is over the platform. The platform moves in every direction. That is the connector. That is foot who stands is a packet of Polytechnico. The connector sees what happens. The robot over grasping the batteries or something else inside. It moves very friendly. Okay, and the final is just to show you what I mean.
Пробел надо нажать.
Ecco, grazie. Thank you very much. Let me go now. Be patient. I want to stop in the right moment.
The sound.
One moment, excuse me. How to show you exactly what it is. I have a PowerPoint, but PowerPoint is more technical. That's the philosophy. First philosophy, not have a software completely integrated. Have a different software. For instance, for the wheels, a team was Turkish, they made the software by themselves. They finally have an input and an output. So it's like a node. The connector, the same, other people make it. So we made some different nodes connected. You want to make a contribution to do something? Maybe voice control, maybe, I don't know what you can see, but we have also gesture control. Send me the file, secret if you want, telling me only what is the output, and ask you my input, and you make together, it works, without losing one day. That's why you worked 1 year to do that. And secondly, low cost. This one is low cost. What means? That is useful for countries like Italy, countries not like Dubai, like Italy, where the cost is important.
What's the price?
Ecco, that's a very good question. Let me continue. You speak about price. Firstly, I answer you immediately. The price depends on the country. It's very easy. I ask, you are very young, I must explain to you well. We made this project. I said, okay, I accept to accept. I could not accept to do, but I said, I make the platform. And that's okay. They give me the platform. Let me say you that in 5 of May, in Brussels, the European Union make a special exposition of 15 projects of all Europe, more than 4,000. We were one of the 15 in all Europe. Okay, and engineering, I was the only one. The other was chemistry, space, and so on. So it's not so easy to do that. But the price is connected to the world where you are. Please take care. When, one moment, President Obama went to Carnegie Mellon University. I was online because someone informed me, give a look, he's preparing something in Carnegie Mellon. He went there, made a wonderful speech, and then gave $90 million. 90 or 85, I don't remember now. But high. The European Union spent 5 million euros for this. Why? Because that is a real running system, as Khatib said. Going to the interface, human and robot. Give a look to this. You have wheels, special wheels. Is it the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. We have not arranged before, please. No, we have not arranged before. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Osama. Very good. Let me continue. First, screen touch screen. Of course, if I am in Milano, I usually do that, open, connecting, then by the program we have, I move it by phone. Or iPad, I can show you my movie, but it is late, I show you. Then, we have the robot over. What's the use? I can answer to your question. I can put a robot not too big like this, or I can put only the tools, or I can put one manipulator, or I can put a person, because one of the important thing is that, and I show you now the other movie, I hope to do that good, with creating no troubles. Invece di creo, no, forse no. Momento, This one, but I don't like it. One moment. No, I have another better on my presentation. And please take care of this. I show only, I have 12 of them, but I show only, it works? Oh, okay. Okay, quickly. This is the same motion that this platform makes now. it goes close to the line, the worker is there, it does not move the legs. Okay? He makes some job, he makes some work, then at the end of the work he must go back. And usually you go back running and then start again. In some companies, factories, you have 100, 200 of stations, long about 20 meters, so about 5 kilometers. It takes 100, echo, you see the motion, goes then in this way, goes quickly, save a lot of money, time and money, because it goes back quickly. So he's waiting and starts again. We have 200 of stations, 2 minutes, and instead of 2 minutes you save 2-3 seconds. But every day, for every station, you save about 2 seconds. If you make the computation by yourself, it's very easy. How much millions of euros you save every year, you understand why Mr. Obama went to Carnegie Mellon, you understand why the European Union said we must do that, you understand why I'm here to Альберto to say, check it about, discuss about, why not to start with new ideas? Roomba started with the same concept. It was very expensive, and no one bought, I remember, 2002, 2003, they came to my lab, to my Polytechnic, saying, oh, please show the students. No one. Suddenly, boom. Okay, the same could be for this. Questo è andato, and it's okay. Let me show also the answer to your question, the cost. And I open what I want. Is this one? And is PowerPoint. No, I do everything. Don't worry.
Open PDF.
Yes, directly. One moment. Eccolo qua. Excuse me if I'm a little long, but I do everything. You know. Well,
Animazioni after on the right. Lower, isn't it?
Oh.
It is here. Oh, animazione.
Sure.
Presentazione.
This, yeah, presentation. No, the next one. Yeah, okay. You can do it this way.
А здесь? Что, F5 не работает?
На маке нет.
Макс. Там только F6.
Да,
Ah, very good. Wonderful. Perfect, Albert.
Perfect. You have a
Okay, shortly. Okay. So, the sensors. Cameras. 2 eyes independent. Then, the wheels. The wheels, I show the movie now, if I can, move in every way. Secondly, the wheels are made in this way just to permit every motion. Then safety. Block, and also infrared and ultrasonic distributed. Audi and we also say the first step is to be safe. The second step is to be safe, and the third step is safety. Because you must not think about the possibility that this machine can make damage to the human, can sell from the mind. Do your best. That's you must invest to do. And after that, the vision system. A camera looking on the ceiling and recognize the ceiling. a camera looking in front, a Kinect. Kinect, what is Kinect? Then the LiDAR, this is the radar to make navigation, and all the system able to do.
Что есть в этом?
Last thing, the use we have is about icons. I would like to show you a movie, then I conclude because I have some question, but I have not answered to your question yet. I answer to your question, and I show you what is the main point. It is one. This is a table of the cost. Okay? It's official. If you go to the European Union, ask, give me the report about the Locobot, they give you this one. Okay? I selected all the components myself immediately. I bought it, some in Italy, some in Europe, some all over the world, paying and looking for the best with a low cost. I collected them. So the cost of this one, total is here. I don't read it. Okay? Is less than 10,000 euros. Means that this one is less than half of the Japanese who are doing. Some not similar because are circular. But this quality, it was the first in Europe, the cost is really low. What is the price? Do you understand me? What you ask me about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the price? The price is not connected totally with the cost. Depends. Are you in Milano and you make only one? Poof! 4 millions. Are you in Milano you make 100? Are you in Russia you make 10 or 100? Of course, the sensors are the same. This table I give Alberto, I say, please buy it. Alberto takes a team of some people, say, okay, look around, buy it. In 10 days, most of them you have in your table. Let me say I hope you feel my feeling is that there was a very difficult robotics, this one. It's not only to invent the smiling of a robot, I made also smiling robots, and so also crying robots. I believe more to the robot where a man gets us up in the morning, take a battery of 20 kilos, make 2 meters, put down, come back, and makes the day, all the day. And the lady had to take some special components and to move from here to there. He made the calculation. She makes 6 kilometers every day. A young lady, and asked her, and she told me, when I will be 45, I will be quite dead. That's not the use of robotics. Robotics must be interface, positive interface, and to be useful to something, as also Osama said. Understand? Useful means useful, full of use. Not because I like to show my mannequin or fly on the moon and so on. Okay, also that is necessary. But what I feel of robotics, and let me say another last thing. I discovered that in 1955, my father made a special machine for printing with microprocessors. But the microprocessor was the first in the world in printing. So, the innovation, you can do what you want. Now, of course, if you have these wonderful things, the microsystem inside it is another life. That's, I think, I repeat again what I need. I need, that is only the conversation, a team of 9 people in Milan and 9 people in Russia. A goal, which is the application. And third, a meeting with some companies, factories in Russia. Ask them, do you like this one? Do you want this one? And they say, oh yes, but we want for assembling. We want for cleaning the ground. We want for, no problem. By design, we can do everything. This one was made, but if you go and see it, it's quite empty. Because the sensor is small, better than small. So the design follows the creativity, design and economics together. Because when you found this value, I said, that's okay. That's why how the European Union gave us like a gift, the system, saying, okay, the goal was obtained. And so, very clear the answer. You make a diagram. How many? That's the price. If there are many, The price decreases. Sure, sure. And then you are competitive as you want to be. You want to be competitive. I don't know if I said what you expected for. I said what I am going on. The other two projects are the voice emotional control. And the third is space for Moon. We have a contract to do that, partly with Google, but it's not a contract, it's only a possibility. And I want to make something to go to Moon because I worked many years for that, and good possibilities. But my real feeling is for this Earth here, with West Correlation, with Lockerbot and so on, do that. If you want to see some, I have 10 movies. That is very long. I have Kinect. I have the voice. Kinect is beautiful. I really love the movies. Let me show this one. One movie only.
Yeah, please.
Only one. Only one. Only one. I will be quick. Sono capaci di muovere questo bagaglino. Ecco. Allora, upon the close. The LC file. Can I do? Ok, di nuovo. Arrivo, Un attimo.
Number 7.
Yes? Oh, you have to fill this one. I hope it's okay for you. Ecco, you use your iPad. We start to move it. That's a table shows that everything is running. That says left, right, and that is just to start it. After it goes by itself. By itself, it makes exploration, moves on the lab, on the factory, and so on, and recognize every element, memorize it, and it makes a very interesting motion. Makes first the motion of translation, they make all the exploration close to the borders, but after, at the end, you make a full rotation about it. I asked to make this software because at the last moment you check if everything is okay. So you have the safety that you see, memorize, and you repeat again quickly. And that is okay, very short. And basta. No, perché basta? Only another one.
Start thinking about the questions while...
I start to think, so it comes too late and it's not good. But Kinect almeno sia.
So mobility is very important, moving things from one side to another, and there are, many other aspects also of robotics. So this is...
One is like a joke, but it works really well. Stop, do this way, left, this way, and it turns left. It moves left, not turns left.
Wow, cool wheels.
That's very confident.
Confident?
Sure, but of course, you have not only that, you have voice control, Kinect control, automatic control, and I want to show you the last one, here is the last. And
this is the interface to the human. This is very important, how you interface to the
program Russia with more modern, robust system, Tajik system.
Professional.
More professional, more easy, more cheaper.
Tajik robotics.
Is with more specialization.
Сколько будет не тут? You can try to drive it to a VLC player.
Don't think.
Or that was playing from the background.
I think it's running. Let's
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Eccolo. Yes, this one. This one, it goes by itself. For you touch nothing, you say to it nothing absolutely. You explore all the space, and it makes the map. What you're exploring, you can check, and you see the green lines and the red lines, which are what is its position. And if someone goes over, it stops, of course, and avoids it, considering the person like an obstacle. And finally, you make a complete rotation about itself. That is memorized. It's ready to go. And easy to understand what is happened. You decide point A, point Z, he moves and takes the motion to there. Velocity are 6. You see always velocity number 1, the slow for safety in lab, safety in factory up to now. But when it goes at 6, it's very quick. Also dangerous, but it can work also at 6. I presented the goal. Now we are adding now the emotional voice control, and we suggest that could be nice to check in Russia if someone is interested, is involved to develop it. Our step is like you have seen now.
Yes, so probably we are coming to the point. What possibilities for cooperation you are looking with Russian teams? Because, for example, I know teams sitting here are also involved in similar projects. And what you see, how we can cooperate? So, what we can offer?
Okay, I offer. It's clear. I speak slowly as much as possible. You correct me. Too quick. Thank you. First, to define that we have a young team here and a young team in Milano. Basic. Not a big expert of robotics or no. I am overhauled in the front of Europe. So that first, because the main richness is to have young and oriented people who want to do that. Second, to check together what we have done completely. Easy. For me, should be that, if you agree, to take the robot to move here is very difficult. And also, visa and so on, casino, impossible. You could, some of you indicate, come to Milano. The airport is very close to my lab, to our lab, to Polytechnico. No, really. Milano Airport, Moscow, Milano, take a taxi or they come and take you. You see, bicicletta, okay. Some sport things you can come and see, check, consider. You see the motion that I have no time to show you, but a lot of things like the rechargeable battery, a lot of characteristics very good. And we think together which application. First step, come back here and say, who wants to use this? No one, stop. Or someone said, okay, starting from the point, our result given to you, your action and result given to us. We make an agreement first, and the contract. Contract means if we sell 100, okay, we decide how much to you, how much to Polyme, and invest. Okay, very simple, like a regular, but with the goal to have like a highway and to stop to the point where there is application, and to make a great application with design, Marina, with design, with software, with fuzzy logic. We can do everything. That is running. It's okay. We about 15 people worked for 3 years, but day and night, really, the young people work also on night.
How many people you said were working on this project?
What? I tell you what I remember, because sometimes I forget. I remember, above all, that the Italian newspaper made a special article saying, in one lab of Professor Rovetta there are Turkish, Iranian, Israeli, is not a joke, it's a reality. So it was nice. About, I think, not too many, because complete step by step, totally in 3 years, 25 people. But I have all the list, I send Christmas, and sometimes I call and they come to help me. No, it was great.
Yeah, this is very important, the connection between university and companies